not opposed to the creation of new schools. We're not opposed to restructuring things to make them better. However, we believe that the real answer to the educational crisis that we're facing is an educational strategy to improve our neighborhood schools. And that's why we are here.
Neighborhood high schools like Jamaica High School provide an important connection to the community in which the high school sits. Breaking up the high school dilutes accountability rather than increases it. It makes the community less willing to invest in education. And most importantly, particularly at Jamaica High School, it throws out what works with what doesn't work. And plainly, there are a lot of things at Jamaica High School that work very well.
We have a debate team that is number 1. Okay, that stands for something. You cannot be number 4 and research skills. Where do they get that from? MCA.
At Paul Robeson High, 91% of the students live in households below the poverty line. This school doesn't cherry-pick its students. Many of them are products of the harsh city inner life that we know many of us face.
My name is James Stanley. 2 of my children attend this school. My family resides at the Junior Street Shelter 4 blocks from this school. These children need extra help. They do learn, and this school is one of the few in this area that helps them. Today, it handicaps those that have a handicap in the first place.
It was my brother love that I worked with Oasis after school in this building. And for me, my education began, as far as the best I can remember, is learning how to tie my shoelaces. Now, I had trouble with it. It bothered me, but it was the beginning of my education. And if you have a child that's trying to learn how to tie their shoelaces, and you sit them down and you say, here's how you tie it, there's one method, here's another method, and you work with them to practice it, they will learn how to tie their shoelaces very quickly. Now, if you give that same child a pair of sneakers, throw them at their feet, say, I'll be back in 3 days, if they're not tied, I'll beat you. And you come back, they will not have tied their shoes. Now, my question is, why does it seem that the Department of Education is giving us a pair of shoes, giving us a school, and saying, do well with it, make something happen? What we're going to do is we're going to stand over there, and we're going to look to see if your shoes are tied yet. Now, here we are a day later, I give you this report card that says your shoes seem fairly tied, but not tied well enough for my standards. You remind them, if this happens one more time, I'm going to beat you, and then I'm going to take the shoes away. You will have to walk the rest of your life barefoot.
I'm 3% of my class, and I'm also the school-wide student body president. That 40% of students who succeeded found something to hold on to, something to motivate them, something to inspire them to finish school. So although it may not be as high as the DOE have liked, that means something is going right. It means that our staff, our faculty, our teachers are not here merely to make a living, but to enrich Robeson students' lives. It means that the students have put aside excuses and have said that I am capable of graduating high school. Robeson has taught them how to be successful human beings. If the DOE has heart to criticize Robeson, they should also have heart to help us. So now is not the time to point fingers, but for the DOE to work, for all of us to work to make schools and schools all over worthy of our children. There are success stories at Robeson, and you're looking at them right now.